ranty this week, and it's not because I have paint in my hair. Yes, I have paint in my hair. For those of you who can't tell, I am sitting in my brand new apartment that I just purchased. Now I would give you a grand tour, but what's the point? It's empty. You'd just be looking at walls and empty cupboards, and I'm gonna spare you that. I will give you a tour later on when it's all painted and the flooring's in and it's all set up. It's a shell of what it's going to be. Some of you might be playing the guessing game and think that that's why I'm ranty, that I'm painting and laying floors and that's what's really got my goat. But you'd be wrong. You'd be so wrong. I'm not even ranty over the fact that I thought that I was going to be in here painting and cleaning on the Thursday and I didn't end up getting the keys until Sunday. Nope, that's not why I'm ranty. I'm ranty because of unreliable, slobby, piggy people. That's why I'm ranty this week. Now let me start off with the realtor. Not my realtor. No, my realtor didn't have any vacation plans for the long weekend. She arranged to meet me here 8 o'clock Sunday morning to give me my keys. No, I'm ranty about the other realtor, the realtor of the people who actually own this place, who are supposed to be handing over the keys so that I could actually get in here. That's who I'm ranty about because he was on vacation. Even though he knew this was closing, even though he knew that it was his responsibility to get me the keys. So 8 o'clock in the morning I show up here, and my realtor shows up here, and there's no key under the back mat like they said there was going to be. The tenants had left, they'd been moosed, it'd been all cleared out, but we couldn't get in. Furthermore, there's a slide lock on the front door, and they slid it across, so the keys that we did have, we couldn't even use. And I ended up getting in here at about 11, which is fine, because in the grand scheme of things, we're really talking about 3 hours. And it's not all that much, so I let it go, because that's just the type of gal I am. I'm not gonna hang on to it, even though I'm ranting a little bit about it now. Just a tiny wee rant. So that made the realtor unreliable because he went on vacation instead of ensuring that I could get into my place, which I paid a lot of money for. And the second person that was unreliable was the tenant, who was supposed to leave the key under the mat at the back door, but failed to do so. Instead, he stuck the keys in a blank envelope and shoved it through the mail slot at the Remax office. What good is that gonna do? How are they gonna know what those keys are for? Now, slobby piggy people really get me going, especially when I'm moving into a place that they recently vacated. The tenants who lived here weren't necessarily dirty, but they're pretty inconsiderate considering the type of stuff they left behind for me. I know I might look like the type who needs leather workout gloves so that I can do my chin-ups, or vitamin supplements so that I can gain some more muscle, but I really don't want your crap. And it didn't end there. They left tons of stuff behind. They left a razor, car wax, a chamois, a bunch of mason jars under the sink with some unknown substance in it, a weird coffee teapot drippy thing. I don't even know what it was. I wouldn't even know how to use it. But the most interesting thing that they left me was their checkbook. You'd think they'd need that, but apparently not. But here's where the real rant kicks in, because I was a tenant for a very long time. Not an owner, a tenant. I rented for the first 5 or 6 years after I moved out from my parents' home. And I was a great tenant. I didn't leave crap behind. I always cleaned the fridge and the stove. I never would have left crumbs on the counter. I mean, it's just general courtesy to give everything a nice little wipe down. Of course I'm gonna clean it anyways, but this would save me the cringeworthy task of having to clean your hairs out of the bathtub. Like, I don't even know. I can only assume that they're facial hairs because I don't want to assume that they're any other sort of short, black, curly hair, okay? And I am really glad that when I bought this place, I'd already decided to lay laminate flooring down before I moved in because this carpet is disgusting. When I first came to take a look at this place, it didn't look that bad, but do you want to know why? They had their couch over a huge stain in the middle of the living room floor. All right, that's it. Enough ranting. There's no point in ranting anymore because they're out. I've cleaned. I'm almost finished painting. This lovely green, that's my hand-selected green. I'm really excited about it. It's really nice. And green's my favorite color. I have one regular feature for you. The weird crap around my house. It's my first weird crap around my house in my new house. This is my new light switch. Nick gave this to me as a housewarming gift and it says, "Keep out. This means you, matey." So that's the end of this ranty vlog, and I'll see you all again next week for another edition of That Girl Tyson.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations, all hands man your battle stations.
Paintbrushes are really soft.